or
No, he was
brown
a
snake.
brown snake. He was in with the hose. I guess he thought the hose was mommy.
You thought the hose was mommy. That's funny. Oh, I get interesting. I get to carry all my stuff. Ooh. Oh, this new map. I don't know if I bought it or something, but look at all this lavender.
Hold on, hold on, I haven't put it up yet. I didn't know you were live.
Oh,
Oh, wow, sweetie.
yeah. It's Rancho Cucamonga. Or it's not that. That's not what it's called, but it's a ranch. Look at all the sunflowers
Mm-hmm.
running through the fields. I need to get a few of the sunflowers.
Do you know that sunflowers are known to re-fertilize the ground more than any other plant?
Really? More than beans? I thought they were voracious eaters of nutrients because of their big flowers.
Sunflowers versus beans. Which one puts more nutrients back into soil? I don't know if it's nutrients as it gets rid of pollution.
Okay, maybe pollution because since it does grow very big and thick. That's what she said.
The horns of the Iberian mouflon have a truly unique aesthetic. The distinctive curling sweep forward
Oh,
makes this a trophy you'll want to add to your
Okay,
collection.
so
sheep.
sunflowers act as natural fertilizer using high levels of potassium, but returning most of to the soil after harvest.
After harvest, yeah.
Sunflowers remove more nutrients from the soil as yield increases, etc. But it
But if you let it like rot down to
Que
the
la
ground.
bienvenida a Cuatro Colinas, my
Oh,
friend.
she's speaking
I
Spanish.
hope you like the
but
view.
yeah, I think. Well, yeah, I think as far as like, I think sunflowers are known. Maybe I need to put that in. So maybe it's not nutrients, but it like removes more pollution toxins. There we go, from on the soil. Let me read that properly. They can extract heavy metals and other toxins from the soil, making them useful in environmental remediation efforts.
Okay,
They
okay.
are hyperaccumulators of soil in high concentrations. After the Chernobyl disaster, sunflowers were used to remove radioactive elements in the soil. But
Oh,
then as birds eat sunflower seeds, aren't they then therefore eating those toxic
yeah.
things?
That's
I don't know if the toxins go to the seed.
it's kind of complicated. But look,
Do the toxins go to the seeds of sunflowers in a, what do you call it?
Standing here, you are following in the
oh,
footsteps of
beautiful.
Spanish dukes and kings, as well as every generation of my family for the past 3 centuries.
Oh, this is in Spain.
You should be able to see
Yeah,
Casa Alfonso from there.
I love Spain. I like Spain so much.
When you have sampled enough of the view, take the walk down to the outpost.
I think it's called Rancho de Arroyo. So that explains all the. That explains all the left. What's that?
I was listening to Spain. I know what it is. There you go.
See.
No, I like for like, I mean, the park one over like, have you ever watched Under the Hudson Sun?
No, I have not.
Let me see where that was filmed exactly. I know it was in Spain.
I wish you would stop off from that ledge, my friend.
Oh, I was so insane.
Oh, this is a beautiful field. I must grow more lavender. I will have a square field way in the back.
You can sell actually lavender things for quite a bit too.
I imagine.
Especially if you come to like either the white people's farmers market. White people buying
White people buy anything.
But yeah, I couldn't look. I couldn't see if it had like an exact. It really pushed the tax on me to see, so I gave up looking.
Yeah, what was it you were looking?
To see if sunflower seeds were grown in a place like Chernobyl, do the seeds of those said sunflowers become toxic?
I think they do. Usually they don't want you to pick up anything from the Chernobyl area if you ever go touring around there.
Yeah, I know, but my logic is unless birds fully just stay away, how the birds from eating the toxic sunflower seeds.
Yeah, as far as like animals go, it's like a lot of them were heavily, excuse me, they were heavily affected due to the radiation, but
Yeah, but I do know there's Chernobyl dogs, which is crazy. Like there's a whole pack of dogs that live in that area.
Roe deer can be found throughout the woodlands and pastures of Europe. They are smaller than
about
their
which one?
cousins, but are just as majestic and nimble.
Yeah,
There's a whole
they do. There's a bird I want. I want this bird over the deer. It is a 2. Which means I probably can't shoot it.
Henry went too far. It's you? Bro. Henry's like, what? Someone said, oh, it's not material, you can stop doing the entry. I was just gonna let him realize it is material. Like, I was like, it's your fault for not looking. It is material dollars. I don't know what you're talking about, but like, you should know because she was topped it on the entry for like months on end. Like, I'm not gonna do the dirty work. And then Andrew, my coworker that I really like, he's like, here's the actual materiality per month, per quarter. Are you sure you want to do this? Like, doing all the legwork. I'm like, Andrew, let these people live with their mistakes. If they're the one telling me not to do it, and they don't realize how material it is, it's gonna fall on them. Blah.
I get it. But jeez. People.
know why, but I was spending my budget spreadsheet like an insane amount. And I get sad when I don't have anything else to do.
Oh, what with the spreadsheet?
My budget spreadsheet. I get sad when I don't have anything to do in it.
It's like I need to do stuff. There's nothing wrong with there being no entries.
Like right now, I can see how much I've spent on like my savings this year versus my pencils versus like what I call lifestyle, like okay, fun money. Like, a big portion of my fun money is just giving money to other people.
Mm-hmm.
So I put that in fun money, but like I'm just like for so far through April, I have given $1,300 in what I consider gifts.
Mm-hmm.
And I spent, we're not going to talk about how much I spent eating out, but that does include me eating out, or like me buying dinners for eating as well. So
Yeah. Yeah, that worked. That's.
But like honestly, I've not spent that much on me as a percentage
Mm-hmm.
of my income. Because it's like, let's see, 6% of songs, I have all that in there. Why would I do it? Okay, let's go. I don't want to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nothing.
Something doesn't sound good.
No, I spent 15% of my income on fun stuff.
Fun
I
stuff.
spent, yeah, email, gift, house, anything I buy for the house. So like everything I buy at Home Depot is lifestyle because that's like a choice.
Mm-hmm.
Spotify, Netflix, anything Amazon, and kind of live stream tickets or anything like that. That's all lifestyle. So 15% of my income is spent on lifestyle, and then approximately 40-some%, a little bit more than 40% goes to savings, and then 35% is essential. So, more than that. So like stuff like mortgage, phone, internet,
Oh,
insurance, groceries, dogs.
no, I missed. He's getting away.
Sorry. So this is why I had so much trouble getting it. Oh, 15% doesn't sound that bad. But then when Josh tells me I wouldn't experience it wouldn't eating out, then I feel bad. But like in the grand scheme of things, it's very small percentage of my pay that I spend on fun stuff.
Yeah. No, that's the way it usually goes. Doesn't
So much
sound.
on my spreadsheet.
All caught up.
Yeah. Mhm. 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 Mhm.
Well, I don't know what else to say.
Yeah.
Okay, Churro. I need you to stay down.
Boy.
Oh no, it's getting away. Darn.
Oh, those all come from the same. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. It's not going on.
Well, need a pew pew pistol. Hmm. A pew pew pistol. Oh, I cannot fast travel there. Oh, it's right there. Okay, we got a deer. Got a roe. Got more lavender and sunflower. Hmm. Hmm. I did get some Mexican sunflower seeds, though, those suckers get really bushy. Those I want to throw way in the back. Might be too late for it to survive.
I hope you didn't forget the lodge key in the castillo.
Might be able to grow in time. But hummingbirds and monarch butterflies and stuff like that like it.
Excellent. Casa Alfonso is back in business. As with any other lodge on the reserve, please feel free to use it as your base of operations. Now that you have a base camp, should you need it, I want to show you the most magical part of the reserve.
I'm gonna claim this sucker
There are some
and
parts of
colonize it.
Colinas that only a select few know about. I'm taking you to a place where the views are magnificent and the hunting is even better. There, I've sent you the coordinates for the trailhead that leads to this divine setting. Normally, I would insist on being there with you while you experience it, but I don't want you to miss it. I encourage you to hunt as much as you'd like. You are undoubtedly keen to become familiar with the rolling hills, steep ascents, and your wily prey. You should search for animal tracks. I know you have experience, but one should utilize every advantage when taking on the cunning beasts of Cuatro Colinas. Of course, if you're lucky, you'll probably hear something, just from walking through that part of the reserve. The hunter I knew didn't rely on luck, though. I recall that you used to have wonderful hearing. Is that still true? Or have your years gotten the better of you?
It's just normal sounds.
That sometimes you can tell they're actually an aggravated sound. There's a difference between like just surfing the surf and talk. This is an aggravated one.
No.
Yeah. Sometimes the chickadees start fighting, or the black swallows kind of thing. They get in fights with the robins because they don't do their own stuff. So it's interesting to see all the interactions outside of my. I'm off tomorrow. I'm gonna go out to lunch with my mother or dinner with her. I don't know.
I can take a fanny pack.
That would be funny.
Oh, I have no money. I got no monies. I'm a poor. I don't know, I spent a lot of it. Okay. We're off to see the wizard. What is this, grapes? or olives. This looks like grapes to me.
Yeah, olives are a lot bigger. You think the trees for olives?
Yeah, I just don't know what an olive plant looks like, but I'm assuming these are grapes.
I would think so too.
It's
Olives are usually much bigger.
so weird that all this land is just so.
You have ears like a bat. Are you going to
Those are
pursue?
more olive trees. That right
No,
there.
I don't.
Okay.
Okay.
The way they collect olives is actually really interesting.
And how is that?
How they collect olives
Mm-hmm.
in order to not like.
European hares are
Hurt-
fast-moving,
hurt the
agile
seed
creatures. If you don't have the advantage of surprise, good luck making your shot. An escaping hare is a tricky target.
We got him, churro.
Yeah. I didn't suggest watching.
Do it. Shake him down.
Kind of. I think they have a special treat, like machine. I mean, I'm sure some people manually filter, but I think they have a machine now.
Yeah, they got like one of those weight shakes things.
Yeah. Anyway, I did tell Valerie,
Mm-hmm.
but she didn't reply because I met mad about it.
I know she was busy running around trying to figure out something about getting a passport or something like that along that line.
Yeah, I just told her, I was like, after she replied about May 24th will be the wedding, I said, I will strive to get a dog sitter to keep you informed. I'm going to look at plane tickets too once I know for sure. Kind of more like, I worded it so it was like, I need to be sure
Yeah,
kind of thing.
right.
But, and Eve said it's a possibility.
I see your tracking skills are as sharp as ever. I'm sure you're going to enjoy your hunts here.
Yeah. Oh.
He's been in a pretty green. Not that I don't have the money. I just like some extra notes.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I would send it regardless if I can get it.
So it's a little bit same but different. It's a good dome shot. Didn't blow his little head off. Oh, there's a deer right there. He's a boy. Need a better angle, churro. Lay down, buddy. Yeah, that's. Hmm. It's just kind of hard to really understand what schedule she's really gonna be at, just so that it's a more sure deal. But it's fine.
I know you say it's fine, but sometimes brides take offense to something committing to something and backing out. So that's why I'm just trying to be very cautious of that. I don't know her well enough to know if she'll be that if it's it kind of thing. So what kind of bride do you think? I don't know. Unless you truly know her much better than me. Sure you do.
Down in one shot. Yeah. Well, it just is what it is, I suppose. So, I did hear that she has a lot of like wedding stuff related already in a bag and stuff. So that's why it seems like, oh, did I use too big of a bullet? Didn't get the harvest check. It was a very good shot.
Well, I think if I had my old boss, I probably would have broke down.
You probably would have what?
If I still had my old boss, I probably would have broke down. Because I would have just taken a 2 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah. It wouldn't be such a sensitive thing to ask, anyways. Yeah. I don't know. I even talked to my mom, and she's just like, yeah, June date would be more ideal.
This is the start of the trail that leads to my own little patch of heaven on earth. You're nearly there.
I just don't know. So, we just have to deal with it as it comes. Yeah.
Not your problem. Like I said, when I tell you these things, it's not for you to stress about them or think about them. It's just for you to be like, okay, Hannah at least said that to her. That's it. You know? It's just more of a mental note for you. And me communicating to you to know what I told her. Kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't ever want you to stress out stuff from my end. Because I can handle it. I'm grown after already. I just always like for you to be unaware of what did or what they've done that may or may not come back to you.
They're this way.
I like if you said I'm the biggest fish in the entire world and I did yada yada yada, and you went and told Ed, and then Ed gave me shit about it when me and him are playing later on, and be like, you like that doesn't feel good. Instead, you'd have already have told me, hey, I told her this shit, and I'd be like, oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah. I gotcha. Okie dokie. Don't know where that bird. Oh, there they are. Pheasant, where did you go? There it is.
He's a cute little pheasant.
And he's just helicoptering down.
The way he slid, or is sliding.
He stopped now, but it was pretty funny. Very good first pheasant kill. I am happy with it. Let's see. No organs. Darn. Wait, what's that sign?
Oh God, Luffy.
Animal was grounded. Oh.
What does that mean? Unless you had to be in the air for you to get full points?
I guess so. Really? They do pay 100 and something. That means I need a shotgun. Probably. Hmm. Let's see one of these rams eating the game. These are 3. It's almost that time, though.
A little bit. What did we say that? My future. Didn't understand why.
Churro, I need you to check on the scent. I didn't hit anything, I think.
No more. No more.
Loki wants more treats. More treats.
But we're not going on oh my god.
Hey, what are you thinking to make for dinner? Oh, what you gonna have for dinner, Better get sit. Excuse me. I'm gonna make pasta. Spaghetti, probably, or something. Okay. Yeah.
You have arrived. Is it not stunning? Recently, I've only come here to meditate. It is so ethereal and serene, even when the rain is falling. When I first invited you to visit, I assumed that I would be coming home to host you as a visitor, spending time here before traveling abroad once again. With my return being prompted by my mother's passing instead, My focus has been entirely on work, instead of enjoying the very places that bring me
Spaghetti alla
comfort.
what?
No,
Oh.
I am pleased that I was able to show you this.
Hmm.
In a way,
You can
I
add
got to
shrimp to it
experience
if
it
you got
vicariously.
Alfredo.
Of course, it's also one of our best spots to go hunting.
like with red spaghetti sauce.
Yeah,
I've
with
never
red,
gone on
not
a
so
hunt out
much.
there and returned home empty-handed.
Green or white is good. Like
If you are able to pull yourself away from the tranquil beauty of the cove, there are many other wonderful sights for you to see. Senor Baden, our company for last night, appears to be enjoying his time here as well. He's a unique fellow, but quite charming in his own way. When I mentioned that I had hired you as a professional hunter, he seemed a little bothered. He then proceeded to inform me of some hunting accolades that he has received during his career as a hunter. Until recently, I put his candor down to the sangria, but he seems equally enthusiastic in his self-promotion, even with a clear head. Apparently, he has harvested a pair of ibex already. I think someone is trying to market themselves as a worthy competitor. I think it's time for you to remind me what you can do. I'd like for you to harvest an animal. Any animal. Once you're done, let me know, and I'll inform Senor Baden that he has a little competition. When I first returned to help run the reserve after my time away, these were the places I wanted to be. Places that reminded me of my mother. Just a short way down the cove, there is another splendid view. I recommend it.
Churro, you're doing a terrible job at tracking. He just looks funny. Sniffing downhill. There it is. Your bark sound off, Churro. think that's what's throwing me off. Audio belly. Oop, excuse me. You want a treat?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, what kind of treat?
I don't know. You tell me. What kind of treat do you want?
What kind of treat you brought?
Any kind of treat. We got fruits. Maybe I got veggies. I don't know.
You're going to need to do enough hunting for both of us.
Veggies aren't
It would
treats.
seem.
Ice cream, I meant.
The administrative part of my role is something I am still getting used to.
Veggies.
Sadly, it prevents me from spending any time on the reserve with you, or getting to know my neighbors. Cuatro Colinas is mostly composed of my family's estate, but includes several tracts of public land with public roads. Because I'm overseeing the reserve, I need to work with the local government to ensure that the public roads are kept safe. There is a stretch of road in particular that is extremely dangerous.
Okay.
It has a
Sounds
steep cliff
good.
on one side, and
I'm
drivers
happy
need to
to
slow
be
right
taken.
down or risk a perilous drop. Until recently, we had road signs warning approaching drivers of the danger. I mention this to you because these signs have suddenly disappeared, as if by magic, and I need you to replace them. I know that
Really?
this would normally be a hunter's job, but I have asked the mayor to take care of it, and he told me that I have to wait a month for him to send a crew. I'd have my handyman Julio deal with it, but the poor old soul is laid up in bed with pneumonia. I was able to go into town and retrieve some replacements. Unfortunately, I was in a rush and had to attend a meeting, so I wasn't able to put them up. The Bethete Ibex's horns rise upwards before splaying outwards, with the tips pointing up. The Castillo's trophy room features many Bethete horns.
Don't know if I hit it. Don't know how many times I hit that bugger. But he crossed the river. Let's see who bled out. Washing some dishes. How am I supposed to cross, Churro? I'm not allowed. I have to run all the way around. I'll be back. Should be able to run like that through the water. It's as deep as it was makes it unfair.
I agree.
If Churro can cross, I don't know why I couldn't cross. Seems unfair. Iberian wolf. Oh. He's fleeing. I wasn't being careful. 0 to 25 and still no body. That's what happens with these noobs. I don't think that bugger died. Oh boy. Let's see what we got.
I guess it got tucked in to where this fender got bent. I want to pry something in here and extend it out.
Excuse me. Let's fast travel. Excuse me. Oh my. It's getting bumpy. Oh. Oh. No. Perfect.
Signs so you'll be able to find them easily. Once you've retrieved the signs, there are poles about 30 meters from the bend in either direction. Attach the signs to the poles.
Why aren't you using your streamer voice?
Me?
Will you start talking to yourself?
Oh. I don't know. I'm a little lost.
This isn't even the first time this has happened. I've heard of drunk people stealing traffic cones, but this must be something else.
Oh, people are stealing signs. That's what it is.
For now, though,
Yeah.
we have something else to take care of. My neighbor Manuel is a goat herd who has been raising goats here for 25 years.
Yeah.
And one of his goats
He's
has
got a
gone
friend
missing.
and he's
Apparently, it is his favorite.
probably gonna need a tool
This might seem like a small concern,
to
but
to
he has
fix
assisted my
something on
family
his
on many
trailer thing.
occasions. I want to repay his kindness. Manuel has told me of an isolated tree that Paloma uses to hide from the rain. Perhaps that's a good place to start your search. It stands on its own, so it should be easy to find.
Careful. Oh no. Oh, it's Samir. Ah. That's why those signs were up. Start on a sandwich.
No, noodles.
Noodles. That sounds good. What's the basil? Yes. Although you can always add Alfredo tomatoes to Alfredo as well. Basil pesto. Yeah. A little bit can always be added to it. Yes, the Italian way. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Do I ever? Drove like a champ. Let's get out of this vehicle. More lavender fields. What the fuck?
That green pepper already has mold on it.
Ooh.
Just bought that stuff.
Ah, it's because it was bagged up. And the moisture. That's the only thing about like bagged items.
Yeah, but here's the bag open in there. I don't know. Give it to the animals. No, I think I'll put it in my compost first. I don't know why, but the tomatoes I put in the pot are smaller than the tomatoes that I still have in the
Yeah. Not gonna lie to you. That's what also happened to my tomatoes. There's some that are in the seed trays, and what it probably is that the tomatoes usually want the soil around the roots to also be hot, warm. And since the ground tends to kind of insulate the warmth of the sun, and it hasn't quite like warmed up to the point that they like.
The tree that Manuel mentioned. Can you see any sign of Paloma?
That's what happened. Oh my. Yeah. This looks fake. This was done by a chupacabra.
I will be sure to take a trip to visit Manuel this evening, so I can inform him in person. I will take some flowers. The body. It appears that she was killed and then abandoned. Surprising behavior for a predator. Are there any clues as to what did this? These prints were left by a wolf, but this is strange behavior. The wolves tend not to take prey from this part of the reserve, but maybe one got desperate. We ought to investigate this further and track down the creature that did this. It's essential that even if we don't catch it, we ensure that it hasn't lingered in the area, putting the other ghosts at risk. It does appear that the tracks are leading away from the pasture, though. With any luck, the wolf won't come back.
Yes. Right here. Okay. Any and all vegetables are fair game. I'm about to go. Yellow usually. I prefer yellow because it's got more sweetness, I guess, to it. But also the red onion tends to have a little bit more of a spice kick to it. So, yeah. That's usually. We're hunting a wolf. Let's go, Churro.
Disappearing road signs, wolves that kill but don't eat. These are not the sort of events I expected out here. At least, they never used to be. Since taking over responsibility for the reserve from my father while he gets better, I have started to realize just how much effort goes into maintaining Cuatro Colinas. Vista España are quite determined to have a meeting with my father, but he is in no position to negotiate a deal at the moment. I find myself too busy with the small tasks of running the reserve, making it impossible to deal with anything else. I had planned to take him to visit my mother's memorial today. A close family friend, Padre Abbas, has made a wreath and offered to go in our stead. I wonder if he got a chance to visit. He's a busy man too. He spends most of his free time exploring the reserve when he isn't stopping by to visit us at the Castillo. I don't know if he will get an opportunity to visit the memorial today. And I know that I won't get a chance for at least a week. She deserves better. I should be up there now, instead of meeting with lawyers and accountants. I know that bureaucracy is necessary to run a game reserve, but it all seems trivial when compared to taking care of my family. Even though she's gone, I still feel a sense of duty. I apologize. You don't need to hear this. I should get back to work.
I was expecting to shoot a wolf, and there was no wolf to shoot. There is a lookout point. I will go to the lookout point. What is this quarry? What are they quarrying here? It's okay. I might also just go and start cooking myself, you know. Get the meal going. Ooh, I'm very yawny today. I have not. I should also get my cup of coffee in. Man, it's so cool how they just left the quarry here. Wonder if that's how the real Cuatro Colinas looks like. The quarry. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Maybe it is fictional. Who knows? Oh well. I'll be back. I'll go get some food and coffee.
Okay, you gonna be back like that? Are you gonna start to stay on the line, or are you gonna call me back later?
I'll call you back. Yes.
Sounds good.
Okay. Alright. Bye.